Sophie Davis campaign. Have you heard of it?
The Sophie Davis campaign?
Yes.
What is that?
Well, what has been going on is that administration is trying to hire a new PA director, and it's been about a year. There has been a search committee created by the administration, and the search committee nominated at least 4 or 5, and then from that pool, selected 2. Both these candidates are African descent, one being Pablo Foster, who teaches here on campus. The other is Sandra Basolo. Out of those 2, of course, there has to be a PA director selected, but the administration went around the search committee's back, selected a 3rd candidate, which isn't part of protocol. So the 3rd candidate is Teresa Horvath from Hofstra University. And although that hasn't been, this is Pablo Foster here, Teresa Horvath. And of course, faculty, students, staff have been going for this man, but however, the administration is going for Teresa Horvath.
When I say PA, you say power. PA.
Power.
PA.
Power.
When I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to us.
All power to us.
Clap it up. So let's look around. We see here students, alumni, friends, family, community members, and we've all come here. We're together. And in that strength is our unity. We are powerful. We've come together and we're powerful. And we've assembled here today as a delegation to save the Sophie Davis Physician Assistant Program. Now, my name is Jason Javier. I'm an organizer with the People Power Movement, and we're an organization that's dedicated to educating, agitating, and organizing in order to develop popular control such that our communities have a major influence in that which affects us in all areas of our lives, including education and healthcare. So the People Power Movement has been organizing, and we helped put together this delegation. So I welcome you all. We welcome you all. All right, so why are we here? This administration, under Provost Mauricio Trevisan, is trying to change and wipe out the very successful physician assistant program that we know. A program that graduates the most PA students of color. So this administration, they violated their own hiring process by ignoring their own search committee's recommendations. Isn't that messed up?
Yes.
That's messed up. So in these recommendations, it includes the highly qualified and preferred candidate by the search committee, Mr. Paul Foster. But this administration, they decided to seek out an outsider, a non-candidate with little experience working with communities of color. And she's Miss Teresa Horvath. Now, do you think it's fair that Trevisan is making these decisions by ignoring you, lying to you, and violating the school's hiring process? No! The mission of this program is to recruit working people of color into medicine, to increase medical services in working class communities of color, to increase the ability of primary care, to increase the availability of primary care physicians. So another question. Do you want to see the Sophie Davis Physician Assistant Program prosper and continue to fulfill its mission?
Yes.
Of course we do. And that's why we're here today, to deliver a paper petition to the president of City College to stand against this injustice and its many forms. Today we'll hear from several speakers who will talk about how we're all making the effort to save this program, making the effort to save our education, to save our community, and to save our future. So first up, I would like to invite an alumni of the Sophie Davis Physician Assistant Program, Jessica Morales. Let's give her a hand.
Okay, I'll just stand like this for now. Huh? Oh, what? No.
Oh, okay.
All right, fine, I'll stand up. So my name is Jessica. I'm a recent graduate of the Sophie Davis PA program. I graduated in February. So when I was a student, they selected me to be a part of the search committee. And I thought that, that was really great. I thought, wow, here I am, I have, a voice in this whole thing for, we just heard that our director for 7 years, who made the program into what it is today, because had some low times. And I thought, wow, I'm making a big change here, to pick the next director. So I really thought that my opinion and my voice was gonna matter. We were on this committee, we did all the work. We decided to, we interviewed everybody. We were choosing and selecting and asking questions based on what faculty wanted, what students, what we thought was necessary for the program. And we chose 2 highly qualified people, none of which included Teresa Horvath. Not one. And they put the search committee there for a reason, to make sure that things like this don't happen. But they decided to ignore us anyway. And this is a committee of faculty, and not just Sophie Davis, not just PA program faculty, but the BSMD faculty as well, and a student. So anyway, I just feel like I'm really used by this whole process, that it was just smoke and mirrors. It was a facade. And now I'm gonna move into a little what this program has done for me. I wanted to go into medicine for a very long time, since I could remember. And this program gave me the opportunity, because I was an older Latina woman, with a child, to get into medicine, to study medicine, and finally practice medicine. I was hired at the Lincoln Hospital emergency room. And do you know that Lincoln Hospital serves majority Latinos? And guess what? I'm one of 2 providers who speak Spanish. What kind of nonsense is that? One of 2 providers who speak Spanish in an emergency room in the South Bronx, where we are majority Latino, Spanish-speaking people. What is this society doing to our people that they can't even give us providers who speak our language so that we can understand our disease? We can understand what's wrong with us. Someone who can sympathize where we're coming from. No, they can't do that. And then this is the only program in this city, in this state, that will allow people of color, people who speak Spanish, to provide care, and they're trying to go around us and hire a woman who has no idea what it's like to provide care in our communities, or has no idea what it is to speak Spanish, to grow up in the South Bronx. I do. I grew up in the South Bronx. I grew up 10 blocks away from Lincoln Hospital. So why do they want to hire her? It makes me think, it makes me wonder, ask that question, why? So my only conclusion is that they don't want us in power. They don't want us in positions where we can serve our community, in positions that are maybe a little bit more lucrative than just the struggles that we have to deal with day in and day out, the struggles that we see our families dealing with day in and day out. So this program not only means to me my job, but it means my life. It means that my 4-year-old son can have some more options, can have a option of going into medicine. Maybe he doesn't want to go to medical school and spend 8 years and spend $400,000 in debt. Maybe he can provide the same type of care by going to a PA program. And if this program's not here, he's going to have less options. And so I ask you today to think about that and continue to support us, because this is something that goes beyond today, that goes beyond us, that goes beyond what just anything that we think that in our daily lives. So thank you for coming out. I appreciate it, and hope to see more action.
Let's keep this clapping going, but hold on. I'm gonna need your help with this. We're gonna mix it up a little bit, so. No, just stay like that. Say Save the PA program. Save the PA program. Save the PA program. We organize to save the PA program. Save the PA program. Save the PA program. Save the PA program. Organize to save the PA program. Okay. Mixing it up a little bit. All right, so next up, we'll hear from Alyssa Osorio. She's the president of the Students for Educational Rights here at City College, and she's also a member of New York Students Rising. And she's gonna talk about connecting the discrimination taking place here with the administration with the militarization of CUNY. Let's give her a hand.
Hey everyone, my name is Alyssa Osorio. I'm a member of New York Students Rising, as well as president of City College Students for Educational Rights. As a leader of Students for Educational Rights, I have made it a point to go to almost every single roundtable my college president hosts, because it is my firm belief that students should have more input into the decision-making process of our colleges, even if the administration disagrees with the students. Students and faculty were appointed to the search committee to find a new director of the Sophie Davis Physician's Assistant Program and recommended Pablo Foster as a candidate. Administration went behind the backs of the search committee to make Teresa Horvath the director of the Sophie Davis Physician's Assistant Program. And a lot of people have asked me, how is this racist? This is racist because the Sophie Davis Physician's Assistant Program graduates 90% students of color to a field where they only make up 18.9%. The students in this program are awesome. They've had an 100% pass rate for the national PA exam for years. I've had the pleasure of sitting down with Pablo and hearing him speak about his work, and it is no wonder that we're graduating exceptional students, because we also have exceptional faculty who pay attention to the individual needs of folks enrolled in the program. This program is about uplifting the students in the community to go back into the community to serve it, promoting health and wellness for people in Harlem and the Bronx, as well as giving stable and fulfilling jobs to our young people and this increasingly fluctuating economy that usually leaves us out. Appointing someone outside of the local community struggles would be an attack on the program and its mission.